All right, Chris, here, tell me about what happened.
All right, we got a huge poplar that we got to remove.
Yeah.
And it's on primary power.
Yeah.
And they want to rebuild the sidewalk underneath it. And it's in danger of falling on the house next door, so it's got to go out. As I'm making the cut, I look down and I see that the dogs in the yard are running to the fence, and I know someone's down there.
Right.
So I make the cut and I look down and I notice that there's a lady right there in the drop zone, and the branch goes, it breaks.
Wow.
So I reach up with my left hand to grab it in the branch collar.
So how heavy do you think this branch? How big was it? Do you think?
Oh, it's 7 inches. It's huge. It's really big. So I reached out with my left hand.
Yeah.
And it pivots on the. It breaks off and it starts to pivot.
Yeah.
Pulls me out of the bucket and slams my and slams me across my face, and so I'm up out of the bucket with the branch in my left hand, and it's underneath my jaw here.
The branches.
The branches, and I'm pinned to the tree.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it was physics is a bitch. But anyway, so I got my 200 in my hand still,
yeah.
And it's running, and I'm pinned, and I can hear the saw going on the ground, and the chipper go on. So I know the boys are working, and they're not paying attention.
They don't even know.
They couldn't even done anything if they did know.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm there, and it hurts. Like I'm hurting, and my shoulder's coming out. I can feel it. So I reached up with the 200, and I just started to cut. I got to get out of it, so I just started to cut. And I'm shaking I'm windmilling my feet to get some purchase, but every time I move, this thing is jabbing me further up, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm in trouble, and I'm starting to get scared.
Yeah.
So I took the 200 and I started cutting, and all of a sudden the pressure comes off. The branch goes down. All the time I'm wondering, where the hell is whoever's down there? Where is he or she?
Yeah.
You know? So the stub goes that way, and the branch goes down that way. And there was two pretty significant branches on it. It comes down, and when I look over, there it is on both sides, her and her dog.
Oh, yeah.
So she's looking up at me. I'm looking down at her. The stump is falling. The stub end is falling down the other side. I look down the bucket at the boys, and they shoot me the thumbs. Eh? They're having a great time. Good for you. But they have no clue as to what's going on in the tree. So I get down. I come down out of the bucket. I stow it, and the chipper gets shut off. And the guys say, "You all right, man? You all right?" I said, "Yeah, everything's okay." And the lady comes to me. She says, "She goes, I'm very sorry." She goes, "This is where Charles always has his poopies along here." So, so she's doing my work. So I went in the back of the truck and just yarked my guts out.
Right. What have you learned from this? What did you learn, Chris?
What I had learned was that some several days back, I had made a conscious decision to do things wrong. Otherwise, I never would have gone there and done such a crap job of that. From my initial assessment right until I was finished the tree, but I let it all fall that day. I let it all go to the side just because I wasn't feeling good. I don't want to get the job done.
So what advice would you have for someone that gets in a rush and gets under pressure, and what advice would you have for someone after experience something like that?
Well, you can't get in a rush because in the end it doesn't matter. I feel like crap over it. I really do. Yeah. It makes me.
So lesson learned.
Lesson learned. And
any advice to anyone in a few words? What do you have to say?
It doesn't matter what you do. Slow down and take a look.
Good job.
Yeah.